What's up, guys? Doing another vlog. It's been a long time since I've been able to do one. I've been busy at work, or however you want to say it. I've just been pretty much all around busy. But I wanted to tell you guys two major things. One that happened yesterday, and it's a hilarious story. I had a little note in the description in my previous Portal video, I think is what it was, that I have a really funny story for you today. It just goes to prove that when you reach a certain age, you should not be driving anymore. But the first thing I wanted to say is I just got done watching The Last Airbender for like the second or third time. No, second time. I haven't watched it the third time. And I just remembered how no, that's a bad word. Don't use that word. I just remembered how stupid of a movie that is. How badly written, horribly acted, completely inaccurate, and all around just a terrible movie that it is. So yeah, I don't recommend watching that. I recommend watching it only if you want to waste your time. It's by M. Night Shyamalan. He like wrote it and directed it or whatever. And I get that it's based on the show, but if I were to base something off of peanut butter, I would at least get it as close as I can to peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would get it, if I'm going to base something off of anything, I'm going to get it as close to the original as possible so that I can sell that product. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking like a true entrepreneur right here. That's because that's what I am. I'm an entrepreneur. No, I'm not. I don't even know what that word means, to be honest. But yeah, it's a terrible movie. Don't watch it. But the second thing is the story. The story I have to tell you is really funny. It's like, okay, so yesterday I was at work in the morning, pretty early in the morning actually, which sucked, but it was whatever. In the morning, and I saw this guy. He was driving. We have this kind of curb. I'll have to show it to you in another vlog. But we have this kind of curb that's kind of higher up off the ground than like a normal curb for like parking lots, you know. We have it kind of higher up off the ground, and I saw this guy drive into it. Like, people do that all the time. They drive into the curb on the parking, the little slabs of concrete. I don't know how to better describe that, but they drive into that all the time because they get too close up to it and they bump it and they're like, oh, I guess I'm good now. But this guy, he bumped into it and I was like, he's gonna go over. There's no denying the fact that he's gonna go over. Sure enough, 2 seconds later, I see this car climb down on this curb and get stuck. So his car is like this, you know. His tires aren't hitting the ground on the other side, and I was like, I guess I should help this guy. So I figured, I didn't know if it was a four-wheel drive vehicle or not. I wasn't quite sure. So I was like, maybe I can lift up on the engine part and have him go backwards. Well, this guy was like a good 85 years old, I assume. He looked very, very old. Probably around 75 to 85, or somewhere around there. He didn't speak. I don't know if it was just that he didn't speak English or that he didn't speak in general. But every time I was like, hey, when I lift up, go in reverse. Well, this other guy ended up coming and helping me out too, and we were both trying to tell him, dude, go in reverse. But he wouldn't listen. So it took him like 4 minutes to figure out what we were trying to say. And then he finally started going in reverse. Well, he doesn't have a four-wheel drive car. We didn't see any tags on there that would assume that anyways, but it wasn't a four-wheel drive car, so we had nothing else to do there. Then I figured, well, what if we rock it? We might be able to do something if we rock it. No, did nothing. It just basically rocked his car, and he was inside going, he had this like shocked look on his face the whole time. And then,
hey,
yeah,
who are you talking to?
I'm vlogging.
Oh, okay.
Hi, that's my mommy. And then, so then me and the guy were like, okay, let's see if we can push him down. So we push him down and his tires end up hitting the ground. So we were like, okay, let's see if we can put it in the drive and then go forward. So we did that, but the weight of his car was too much, so he didn't go anywhere. So after that, we were like, well, let's just keep trying to push it a little bit. Well, the revving of the car didn't really help. His engine was smoking. He was about to blow up his engine, which would have been awesome, but not very fun. But then this lady came by and was like, you guys better stop having him rev his engine or he's going to go straight into those trees if you get it off. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's stop doing that. So then she's like, okay, let's just all push him off. 1, 2, 3. So we push him off, which is super dangerous because, like I said, the thing is high up and his car is like that. You know what I mean? So we push him off and we all back up at the very end because we know that something's going to fly off or something's going to spark or something. So we do that. And then the guy that came to help me looks under his car and says, man, your catalytic converter is messed up. His shocks were broken. His rear bumper was messed up. He had, we think he might have busted his oil pan, which we didn't see anything, but it could have been like a small little thing and it could burst, you know, very often or very quick. But we weren't really sure. But we told him to drive, which might have been a dumb thing to tell him, but we told him to drive down to Quality Auto down on like 38th and Pierce, which is pretty close to where we were, and get his car checked out. Well, that took like 4 minutes of trying to explain to him, you need to go get your car checked out. And then he finally went. But it was a fun start to my day, actually. But then I tried to watch him as he drove off, you know, type thing. Like, make sure that he doesn't get into a car wreck. And he gets out of the parking lot where I work, pretty fine. But then he drives down like the middle section of the road for a while, like until I couldn't see him anymore. I assume that he changed lanes after that, but he was in the middle of the road for a long time. I'm just glad that it wasn't like 5 o'clock where everybody's kind of, you know, like 5 o'clock freaking traffic rush or whatever. But it was an amazing start to my day. It made me laugh the rest of the day. So yeah, that was a fun story. If you ever see somebody in trouble, help them out. You might have a cool story to tell like that. It was pretty awesome. Look at Chuck. It was pretty cool though. The last thing that I want to tell you guys is that I don't know if you've noticed, but I've gotten kind of fluffy over the past couple months. And I kind of want to get back started on an exercise routine, whether it's just like walking. I don't like running. I think running is like the biggest waste of energy ever. So I'll probably just be walking a lot more, which means that I may end up getting to do more vlogs. I don't know when I'll have time to do walking type thing, but I want to get back into like this health kick. Every once in a while I'll get into a health kick where I try and eat a little bit healthier, and then I have cake, and then it just goes downhill from there, and then it picks back up again, and I'll want to walk or something, and then I'll have cake or cupcakes or cookies, pretty much anything bad, and then I'll be like, yeah, I like cake more. But I have gotten a little bit fluffy. So if you guys want to join me, or if you guys have like your own kind of routine, I guess you could say, that you do, let me know. And I may join it with you, or you may join, I don't know. But walking is probably like the best thing that you can do. Just walk every day for half an hour or less. Like, it doesn't even have to be half an hour. As long as you walk, you're doing good to your body. So I think I may try and get back into that. I went on a walk last night with my dad. And it was pretty fun. We just walked around and talked about how stupid people are at our works. And it was pretty cool. Like, certain people. Not everybody, because I know some people are subscribed to my channel from my work. And, like, those people are awesome. So, yeah. But anyways, I wanted to try and get back into it. And that's about it. I will try and hopefully maybe get the HD PVR, which I've mentioned 40,000 times. I'm seriously just waiting. And it's a long wait. But it'll be worth it, trust me, because it'll be better quality videos and more of them. So, hopefully, maybe, possibly, could be, someday. What? I don't know. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please visit my channel and subscribe if you haven't already. We hit the 100 subscriber mark. Yes! And we actually went under 100, and then somebody found my channel and subscribed. So that was kind of a big scare. But we are back to the 100 mark. So thank you guys, and I will see you later. Bye!